Does meal timing really matter? Does it matter in terms of weight loss? Does it matter in terms of your energy level or your overall health? Actually, it does. Hi, I'm Susan Bowerman, registered dietitian, and I'm here to tell you why. There are a few reasons we recommend that people eat their meals and snacks at regular intervals. And that's because the proper timing of your meals really makes an impact on your energy level, your health, and your body weight. Your body relies on a steady supply of energy, which comes primarily from the sugar in your bloodstream and the carbohydrates stored in your muscles and your liver. Those carbs in your body come from the carbs that you eat. That means that regular meals and snacks, including good-for-you carbs like fruits, veggies, and whole grains, help to ensure a steady supply of energy to fuel your brain and muscles and keep you functioning at your best both physically and mentally all day long. If you're trying to build lean muscle tissue through diet and exercise, not paying attention to meal timing might make it harder for you to reach your goals. That's because your muscles need a steady supply of amino acids, which come from the proteins that you eat in order to repair and build. That's why it's so important that you not only give your body plenty of protein and carbs after a workout, but that you also spread your protein intake out over the course of the day to ensure that your muscles are receiving the steady flow of the amino acids that they need. How does meal timing affect weight loss? There are so many misconceptions around when you should eat when you're on a diet. A lot of people think that skipping meals is a good way to lose weight. They figure that if they can stretch out the time in between meals and snacks, they'll eat less. But in fact, that rarely happens. When you go too long without eating, you tend to get overly hungry, which means you just end up overeating. And let's be honest, we don't always make the best food choices when we're really hungry. So, in addition to not saving yourself any calories, skipping meals means the quality of your diet suffers too, and that impacts overall health. One myth you'll hear a lot is that eating at night makes you fat. Many people say that you should eat the majority of your calories during the day while you're active so that you can burn them off. They think that if you eat more of your calories right before you go to sleep, they'll just get stored since you won't be using them. But here's the thing, and I can't say this strongly enough. Foods are no more fattening at night than they are in the morning. If you eat too much at any time of the day, you're going to store those extra calories as fat on your hips and your thighs and around your belly. And by the way, you do burn calories while you're sleeping. You need them to keep your basic body processes going. One reason this myth persists is because many people do lose weight when they decide to stop eating after a certain time of day. If you usually snack all evening long after dinner and then decide to stop eating by 7 o'clock at night, there's a pretty good chance you'll lose weight. But it isn't because you stopped eating by a certain time. Really, it's just that you cut out a lot of calories because you stopped eating, period. So remember the overall message. Eating meals and snacks at regular intervals can provide a steady stream of energy and help you to maintain a healthy body weight. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like and share this video. Subscribe to the Herbalife Nutrition YouTube channel for more expert tips on nutrition, fitness, and wellness.